Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we are going to discuss the amino acid. What is an amino acid? They are the compound that the body produces when breaking down the ingested protein. What is basically the ingested protein? For those person who used to eat the fish, chicken and the beef, they get the protein. And who are non-vegetarian, they can eat this and they get the protein source. And those who are vegetarian, they can get the protein from the mushroom, pulses, soya bean and all. Protein are an organ. So these amino acid which architecture the protein, they are basically the organic compound. Protein are the polymer of amino acid which each amino acid residue joins to its neighbor by specific type of covalent bond. Okay. Protein can be broken down, hydrolyzed to their constituent amino acid by a variety of methods, and the earliest studies of the amino acid naturally focused on the free amino acid derived from them. When one amino acid is joined to another, there is a loss of element of water. If we think that there is a house which is made up of a protein, okay, and all the bricks are amino acids, so when one amino acid can pile up together like a coin, okay, there's always a loss of water. Let's see a brief, small, detailed structure of the amino acid. It can be say a brief and can be say a detail, because in brief we can say we can know all this part, but in detail we can understand what is really happening. Okay, this is the double-stranded structure of the DNA, and we plugged it as one amino acid from it. Okay, they are the molecule containing the amide group, carboxylic acid and a side chain that is specific for each amino acid. So before we study looking in all these points, let's take a look over here. This is the amino acid, this is a carbon, this is the amino group, this is the carboxylic group, this is the side chain, and this are side chain vary in each amino acid. Okay, in different amino acid these side chains differ, and the simplest amino acid, the R side chain, is nothing but a simple hydrogen atom, and this then it is called when the side chain R side chain contain a hydrogen atom, it is simply called a glycine. The key element, what are the elements that is present? That is the carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and hydrogen. The amino acid are the basic building structure unit of protein and other amino acids that are utilized as a source of energy. They have a carboxylic group, okay, and an amino group bounded to the same carbon atom, that is the alpha carbon. They differ from each other in their side chain or R group, which vary in structure, size and electric charge. Because when I told you, when I will teach the pH and how the isoelectric point, I will explain to you how this electric charge really matters, okay, in which influence the solubility of amino acid in water. In addition to these 20 amino acids, there are many less common. Some are residues modified after amino acid has been synthesized. The other amino acid present in living organism but not as a constituent of protein. The common amino acid of a protein has been assigned a 3-letter abbreviation and 1 letter. Okay, if you really want to know what is the 3-letter abbreviation and 1 letter, please kindly watch my video of the central dogma of biology. You will easily understand what is the 3-letter abbreviation and what is the 1-letter abbreviation. Okay. So, how the water is lost when the amino acids join. In the previous slide, I have told you when the amino acids are joined together, there is always a loss of water. So, how is that possible? The answer is the peptide bond formation, because I told you when the amino acids join together, they are joined by a covalent bond, and that covalent bond is nothing but a peptide linkage. There is a one amino acid and there is a second amino acid. It has an amino group, R group, hydrogen atom, carboxylic group. Similarly, over here there is an hydrogen atom, there is a carboxylic group, there is an R group, sorry, this is the amino group and this is the hydrogen atom. The carboxylic group of one amino acid is joined with the amino group of next amino acid. So this is the hydrogen, this is an oxygen, this is an hydrogen and this is hydrogen. When they pair together, the water is released and this bond is formed. This is known as the peptide linkage, okay? And always remember, the polarity of protein is always from N terminus to C terminus. So what is the general classification of amino acid? It is basically divided into two parts, the standard and the non-standard amino acid. The amino acid which have a short polymer chain, that is known as the peptide, and which have a longer chain, that is known as the polypeptide or the protein. These polymers are linear and unbranched. Each amino acid within the chain attached to the neighboring amino acid, two neighboring amino acid, okay? There's a 22 amino acid which is naturally incorporated into the polypeptide, and they are basically called as a proteogenic or natural amino acid. And of these, 20 are encoded by the universal genetic code and the 2 are incorporated into the protein by a unique synthetic mechanism. The non-standard amino acid, aside from 22 standard amino acid, there are many other amino acid and the rest is called as a non-proteogenic or non-standard amino acid. They are either found in the protein like a carnitine, which is basically a GABA, or not produced directly. They are basically formed by the post-translation modification, which is modified after the translation during protein synthesis. This is a very important point. Please note it down and make it very much clear. These modifications are often essential for the function and regulation of protein, like the carboxylation of glutamate, which allow for better binding of the calcium cation. Non-standard amino acid often occur as an intermediate in a metabolic pathway, like the ornithine and the citrulline, which occur in the urea cycle. Some non-standard amino acid is lanthonine, 2-aminobutyric acid, dihydroalanine, and neurotransmitter gamma-aminobutyric acid. So the amino acid I have told you that is divided into the standard and the non-standard. Let's take a look what are the essential and what are the non-essential amino acid. The essential amino acid, our body cannot be able to synthesize them, so we have to consume it by our diet. Non-essential amino acid are those which our body can easily produce and we don't need to get it from the food. Okay, this include the histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tryptophan, and valine. And the non-essential include alanine, arginine, asparagine, aspartic acid, cysteine, glutamic acid, glutamine, glycine, ornithine, proline, selenocysteine, serine, taurine, and tyrosine. The classification of amino acid. The basis of R group. The classification of amino acid has been given on the basis of an R group. I have told you the R group totally vary from one amino acid to the another. So it includes the 5 type of amino acid. That is the non-polar aliphatic R group, the aromatic R group. What do you mean by aromatic R group? It shows the aromaticity. The polar uncharged R group, the positively charged R group, and the negatively charged R group. Okay. There is a list of the amino acid which has been given. These are the non-polar side chain. In glycine, you can see there is an hydrogen atom in place of what the side group are. The rest structure is exactly the same. You can see only the functional R group vary. So the non-polar include glycine, alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, methionine, phenylalanine, tryptophan and tyrosine. In the previous slide, you have heard the word one letter and the three-letter code. Okay? For better understand, kindly watch the Central Dogma of Molecular Biology, my video, or otherwise I'm just giving you a brief intro that like a met is written, right? And there's a M is written. Okay? This F, W, P, I and all this is the one letter code. Okay? I hope it's clear now. And this is a three-letter code like glycine, GLY, ALA, alanine. So this is a three-letter code and this is a one-letter code. Okay. This is the polar side chain, that is the serine, threonine, cysteine, tyrosine, asparagine, glutamine. What is the electrically charged amino acid? Like the acidic and the basic amino acid. Acidic include the aspartate and the glutamate, and the basic include the lysine, arginine and histidine. I will explain to you one by one the structure and what is the basic detail of each structure in the next lecture. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you next time.